What's up, guys? I just turned 14, so I'm gonna do 14 megaminx example solves. Here's the first one. So, what I see on the scramble, you have this on red, these two pretty close, then these two right here, and these two back here. What you could do for star is, I see these as well. These are just gonna break up like that, I'm pretty sure. So what I'll do is insert like that, then this, insert green, this, then just insert red. Here, I would just do yellow, blue, like this, then these two, then these two in the back, like that, and then just do this BR move, and just sledge insert, like that, U2, double sexy. This is not a great case. What I could do here is just this, but okay, it's not too bad. You just do make this pair, and then you two pair these, insert in the back, and just this. I make this block, so bring this block down here, U2, F2, then make it like that. This pair, just UR, through mover, then here, probably, I just do that, this, here, can solve this pair like that, and then this is really kind of a bad case, honestly. What I'd probably do is bring this up here, then bring this up one more time, insert this, and then you have an okay pair. So just that, then do a U, solve this in the back. This can pair it up, cancel into sledge for EO. Just do F sexy F prime, this CO, that, and then this PLL, it's an F perm, you recognize it from this big block, this 1x2, and then these headlights, so, and no AF. Alright, here's the second one. So, what I see here is these three are pretty close to each other, then these two over here. First pair, I see these two, these two, these two, which are really nice. Here. Alright, for this scramble, for the star, probably just bring this green up, insert like that. Then I see that it made this block, so I'd insert it like that, and then just that. Before I finish, I knew that the blue edge was back here, so I'll just insert like that for a double X, for an X star, and then here can just pair these up, then F2, U2, and then thumb index F2 prime. Here, probably just this pair. Then pair these two. Then insert like that. U, 3x3 pair. Then here. This is not a great case, because this is back here. What you can do though is just hedge that in, make the block, put it right here, and then U, F, R prime, F, and this pair is just this here. Just this, then FU prime, F2 prime, like that. Here, I'd probably bring it over like this, and then this pair. I'd try to preserve this block, so I'll do a U prime, then this, or actually no, just this. And then insert it like that, and then U, R prime, U2 prime, F2 to make the block. Then these two is just U2 prime, R2 prime, like this. This is going to be a 3 mover, so you can just go straight into that. And before you finish doing that, if I do this, this is going to be kind of a mid pair, and this is a really bad case for back here. So what you can do is just do an extra U prime, then solve this like that, U2, and then you just have this 3x3 pair. You can either do that or just do the EO. I'd probably just do the EO because it's a very easy one. Then the easy CO. This is going to be a 3 cycle because these two are going to match up, and then this block is going to be preserved. And it's this A perm with these headlights. Like that. Alright, here's the third one. So you have these two here, then this purple, green, and red in the back. First pair, I see these two, and maybe these two as well. Okay, so what I would probably do is this, and insert red with it, and then do blue first to keep these two close, this, then just insert purple, solve. Here, yeah, I'd probably just solve this one. I'd probably pair that up and then see that I can do this one. Finish that. Then just enter that. Then these two. That. Here is just UR. Just insert like that. Then R prime. Pair these like this. Insert like that. This is just a really easy block like that. These two, pair them up like that. Rotate here, hedge, these two, and then that's the block. And then U2, BR prime, insert the pair like that. I see this, and then here, you can just do these, and then make the block like that. Then U2, BR, this, before you finish it, obviously do this to keep this right here. Here, you can just make the block by rotating here and just that. And then solve the block, pair it up, and then insert, probably just like that, or like that. This would probably be better because it leaves this here, and then just that pair. And if you insert it like this, you should probably do that because it leaves a normal pair instead of a really bad one. Just insert that in the back. This is really easy EO. You just insert this and that. U2. I know this block is going to be preserved, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a V perm just by looking at it. So that, all right, it was a J perm. Here, there's a really nice one. You see that this edge needs to go here to be solved, and then you have these headlights. You can just start the J perm and then cancel into the CP like that, which is really nice. All right, here's the fourth one. Here you have these two, yellow solved, this up here, this block, then red back here. I'm probably gonna do something with this block, and then this is probably gonna be a nice first pair. This is actually not a great block to do anything with. It's kind of hard to utilize it. So I probably just solve it like that. F2 R prime, and then insert red like that. This, that. Here, just do this. Insert, then insert this right here. Here. You can do this pair. And then move this edge over. And I see this creates this block. So I'll put it right there. Do that. And then insert it. Just that in the back. Here, just do F, U2. Then this pair is just 3 by 3. Bring this up. And then that. F, pair these up. This. You can do this. I feel like that'd actually be better because it pairs this up. So just that. U, 3 by 3 pair. Or you could do actually that would be more efficient. Then R prime, U2 prime. Here, you can, if you do this, you get this, which is not bad. If you do this, I feel like this would be better because they're split up, and I, for some reason, am really bad at recognizing these. But this would also be really, really good. In a real solve, I'd probably just get this because I'm not thinking about it too much. Here, you just insert this green pair, E prime, insert the edge, this, 3 by 3 pair, U2, 3 by 3 pair like this, U2, there's just 3 by 3 transfer, and then U2. You can see this is gonna be the good A perm because this is going to replace this, getting solved, and this block is also going to get preserved right here. So, thinking about it, I think it's going to be headlights here. Here, yeah. Never mind. It's right here. Alright. Alright. Here's the fifth one. So we have these two over here, and then these two, and this one right here. First pair, not great options. This one, maybe this one. A lot of this is just going to move around a lot, so it's kind of hard to judge where all of this is going to be. Yeah, I'd probably just insert purple, U2 prime, this stays right here, it's going to be nice, and then solve this, then just yellow. And then I'll do the red-green like this, insert like that, then just here. And then right here, I'll do this pair, like that. Then this pair in the back. And then I'll solve these two, because it also brings this here. And then you can do this. I feel like this would be better though, because you just a little bit more freedom. You two, bring this up here, then this pair, you, and then this. Here, I see this block, but I'm just gonna insert the edge, bring this down, then finish off with simul moves, and then pair these. Here, you can do this, so make the block easily, like that, and just leave you with the 3x3 pair. Here though, I mean, it makes this, but this is definitely better. Because, yeah, and then you just insert this. Insert like that. Here, just insert this in the back. Sledge, and solve that. F inverse x F prime, U prime, just the CO, and then here, this is going to be the bad A perm, so just U2, J perm, and the one with the headlights, like that. Alright, here's the sixth one. You have these two, this red one, and these two over here. This is a good option for first pair. Then these two, I'm pretty sure they won't move much. It's just gonna be like that. Yeah. So what I would do here is just R, U2, R, and then this, U2 prime, solve it like that, this, and that. Probably I would just do this pair because I see it first. Then bring this over. Solve this pair. Then R, U2, F, 3 mover. this, just put these up like that. Here, what you can do is this, then you have through mover. This is not great, but you can pair these up, make the block, and this. Then do U prime L to keep all the pieces on the right side for me. Then R2, solve this in the back. Here, what you can do is just pair this up, and then do this, and then cancel into that pair. Here, you can do this, then UR, through mover, then RU, and then this in the back. Here, what you can do here is just F this, and then U prime that, U, and then I see this pair, so I'll keep track of that, and then U prime, insert this edge, and insert the pair, solve the pair in the back, and then solve this pair in the back. U2, this is going to be a 2 cycle, or a 2 twist, yeah. U prime, CO, here, yeah. So you align it like this. This is going to be a bad A perm, and what you want to do is just not have to rotate for EP. So, and just having this corner, this is going to be a no headlights, bad A perm. So it's J perm, then yeah, no headlights. U2 prime. Alright, so here's the 7th one. See these 3, this one, and this one back. This is a nice option for first pair. Probably do something with that. Here. Okay, so yeah. What I would do is just move this over, U, R, then solve these, and solve these two. Here, solve it like that. Then this pair. Here. I'd probably just do this pair. And then insert like that. This. Oops. This. Solve this edge, because why not? Then R, U, U over here. Then sledge. Or from here, you don't want to do it from here, and then just do that. This. Here, do this, put it up. And this. E2. Insert it like that. And this, set paired up like that, insert it there. Here, you just do, if I do this, it's going to leave this in the back, which is a pretty bad spot for it. So I just do this pair, and that leaves this as a 3 mover. Here, I just move this out the way, F2, then insert the edge like that. Then insert that, break this up, insert like that. Here, I'd just I'd probably do F and then insert this edge, these two, and then here I'd probably do a U in a real solve just to keep these like this. U2, insert like that, insert in the back. Here, I know this OLL, I'm pretty sure I do. It's just this, back double sexy, and then just reverse that. This, pretty bad PLL. I just AUF to here, where this corner solved, do the U-perm that solves these edges, then 4 cycle. Yeah. Alright, here's the 8th one. I see these 4 are really close to each other, and this is in the very back. What I'd probably do here is just I see this for first pair, and I'd solve green first to keep this corner in the top layer, because this is also right here. This makes a pretty nice pair. And then just these two relative to each other, and then yellow, F prime, insert this edge, and solve the star. Here, you can do this pair like that, same thing, and then this pair like that. Then here, this pair like that, bring it back up, this, and then you can move this over, this, and then solve this edge, and then move this over, this, and then just make that block. Here, pair these up, insert like that. Here, can just, this is not great. What I'd probably do is just that, doing a U before it, so I can keep this in the top layer. Then just this pair, and this is kind of the same thing. Then here, can just bring this up, make the block like this, solve this, and then if you do this, you're gonna have this stuck edge, which is really bad. So you just do a U, and then insert right here, solve like that, and this in the back, and just sledge, U2 prime, insert, easy OLL, just F inverse sexy F prime, 3x3 transfer. Then here, you can already tell this is kind of the same thing as earlier. Without AUFing, this is going to go here, which is going to give you the yeah, because I see this corner has green. Since this is going to move right here, you're just going to have one with the headlights. So just J-perm, then one with the headlights. Then, alright, here's the 9th one. So you have these two, just insert in 2 moves, which is nice. This here, then these 2 are really nice as well. First pair, I'd probably just do this one, and then this one as well. I don't really see anything else. I see this is gonna move right here. This corner is gonna be back here. Nothing for, I don't see anything for this pair, because, yeah. So, I just solved that. U2, this. you can just U prime, hedge, U2 prime, and then insert like that, and then insert like that, then just this to pair it up, then pair these, insert, then these two, E2, and then this pair, and then just insert that here, this, insert like that. I'll pair this up, and F2, U2, R prime, F, and just this. I see this is gonna get broken up, but you can just through mover and we'll move. Here, I'll do an F2. Actually, no. I'll just do an F, and then this. Here, and it's just 3x3. Here, I'd probably just use this as my star edge. And just do pseudo like that. Here, you just do this, cut, and here, this is pretty bad. I just do UF, this. I'd probably just solve this pair in the back, then go straight into this pair, canceling into it like that, and this pair, insert in the back. For this, I just do hedge inverse sexy for the 3 cycle, just anti-soon, I believe. And then here, this is a B perm. How you recognize it? You just have these two R blocks, and then this 1x2 pseudo block. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here's the 10th one. So, I see on this one, you have these two, this red one, then these two. What I'd probably do here is, probably just this, then bring this right there, or actually no, that wouldn't work. Okay, I just do this, move this over, and this was gonna be my first pair, and I saw this as well, forgot to mention that. This, it's gonna make this pretty mid pair, so I'll do this one first, then this one, then pair these, insert in the back, leave this, then I do this pair like this, and this pair here, you just probably do this, and then insert that edge, then this pair, that, and then probably just sledge and insert over here, and then put it right here so that you can do a U prime F to put it over here, and then just solve that pair like this. Then that leaves this edge up here, so you can just do this pair here. I'd probably just do R F prime and then insert the edge like this. And then this, then hedge insert. Then here, you just move this over, that, this, like that. Then pair these, insert right there, 3x3 pair. Here, I know this is gonna be a back anti soon once I do the EO, so just that. Here, along the edges, you can get this case. If you get, this case is really good, but what I normally do is just preserve the blocks like this, which gives you an apron like that. Alright, here's the 11th one. These three are really close to each other. This one all the way in the back. For first pair, see these two, then maybe these two, maybe these two. This is a pretty bad star, honestly. Actually, not too bad. What you can do is just this, or this. Oh, wait. Okay, so just do this, put this here, solve it like that. I'll just solve this at the end. So I'll solve this pair first, and then this pair, like that. Then this would probably be the point where I obviously take this corner away, but then put this edge in, and then pair these two, then insert in the back like that. These two and these two, I'd probably do these two from here, like that. And then U2, BR2, then just insert like that. Here, you could just this, like that. Here, just this, insert in the back, and this, insert right here. What would be really better, actually just better in general, would to pair this, and then that. So you can just insert this right here, make the block, then R U2 prime, simul moves like this. Then you have this block, then U2, solve it like that. Solve this in the back. I wouldn't worry about doing the extra U2 to pair that up, because if you do a U2, it's just you insert right there. EO is solved, so just insert like that. U2, CO. Then this is a P perm. How you recognize this one is R block. It's on the right side of it. So, and you have a 2x2 pseudo block right here. So the AUG is this. Can't really do that slowly. Alright, here's the 12th one. So you have these two, this, and this up here. For first pair, I see these two, and maybe these two. Okay, so what do I do here? Probably just this, insert this, and insert that. And that just gives me this through mover, then this pair, and then pair these two, insert like that. You have this pair right here, so I'll keep track of that. When I was over here, I'd probably just move it up here to break it away from this piece. So solve it like this, R prime, U2, or E2 prime. Solve that in the back. Then this is not great, so I just move this up here, and then make the block like this. And then you just get a 3x3 pair, and then E prime, and then insert it like that. And then here, just R2, F, R2, this, then pair these up, solve like that. Then I do an F, R2 prime, E prime to get these into a 3 mover, and this. Probably just do that, and then insert the edge, and just through a 3 pair. This you can do UR, U2 prime, and then break it up, solve it like that. This is a pretty bad case. Probably just do the 2 gen into sledge, cause this, and for this OLL, just you hold it right here, BR prime, back double sexy, and then reverse it. Here, I usually rotate for this S perm because I don't know any of them, but this specific one, I always do a Y perm from this angle because I don't really have a better solution. I think the better one would be to do the other J perm algorithm, but it's kind of bad. And then you just have this A perm. Alright, here's the 13th. So you have this pair, these two are relative to each other, which is really nice. And this is over here. For some, I'm probably just gonna do this one as my first pair, obviously. So, but for second pair options, these two, probably actually gonna get separated, so I don't know. Then maybe these two. Here, I'd insert red, move it over, and then F prime, and then inserting the purple edge gets this pair away from the blue. So you can just insert that, then just insert in the back. Then I'll do this one, pair it up, insert simul moves, U R2 prime, insert like that, then pair these up, insert in the back, then sledge, R, and just insert like that. Here, I'd probably just make this block, then pair these, and then insert, and then just pair these, solve like that. And then there's this block. I don't think it's really worth it though. What you can do is just that, pair these, insert that pair, then BR, U2, BR, because you can preserve that, and insert there. U, this, U2 prime, 3x3 pair, bring it down here, and then R, F, here, see this pair, bring this edge up, insert this, bring it over here. I can see that this pair is going to be made, so I'll do F2, and then cancel into EO from here. U, this is just the pi CO. This is going to be, this is like the same case from earlier, but you don't have to preserve any blocks, because just doing the regular EP is just going to give you the A perm. And you can actually just cancel into the A perm. Okay, I did that wrong. Yeah, this A perm. There we go. Alright, here's the 14th one. See, these three are kind of close to each other. This is in the back, this is right here. First pair, you have this. These two I can track. And then there's these two over here. What I would do, probably just, probably just solve these two. And then solve green, solve these, then purple, then red. From here, I probably just this, solve that. Then these, I feel like this one would be better because you can just solve it like that. Then go straight into this pair. And then here, R prime, solve this in the back, then do a U prime to keep this edge for my starting S tool color, and solve this. So here, this, and then U2 prime, that, move this over here, R2 prime to break these up, and then put them up with that insert made it a 3 mover. Then here, just do this, doesn't change anything for this, just set it up like this, insert like that, R2 to just insert this pair, bring this over here. Here, before actually no, I just solved this pair because it doesn't affect anything. Here, just make this block, solve this in the back. Can just do this, yeah. Then this is just 3x3 transfer, F double insert sexy. This is another P perm with this, the R block, the block on the left. So here, your 1x2 pseudo block is going to be right here, and this is an easy og. Like that. Alright, thanks for watching.